So rule number 5 is the lookout rule. And as you read that rule, you'll see that it's very short, but there are a couple key phrases in there. At all times, proper, all available means, the prevailing circumstances. The best thing I can say to do is consider that the lookout is not a person, it's a system. Right? It's a system of ways to look out and observe the environment and see what kind of vessels are out there and whether they're going to be a problem for you, if they're going to cause risk of collision. So when we talk about the words at all times, that means that the lookout job is a 24/7 operation. You can't take a break. It cannot be paused, stopped, delegated, anything like that. So a common question is, what about solo sailors? They're the people that sail across the ocean all by themselves. Technically, they would not be following the rules in terms of lookout when they are sleeping. Right? The next key element is proper. So a proper lookout is somebody that's rested, trained, and able to carry out the duties of the lookout, as well as that all of your equipment is functioning correctly. Your radar, ARPA, VHF radio, etc. Everything needs to be functioning correctly and doing its job in order for the lookout to be proper. All available means, lookouts they're just not a person up on the foredeck of the ship looking out at the ocean, right? It means everything, whether it's radios, AIS, radar, ARPA, which is automated radar plotting aids, ECDIS, electronic chart display information systems, that kind of thing means all available means. And then prevailing circumstances, the intensity of the lookout system can change based on the circumstances. So in the fog, the lookout system should be more detailed and more involved, looking out in all directions for contacts out there. Whereas in the open ocean, transatlantic, transpacific, the lookout can be relaxed a little bit. But based on the prevailing circumstances, the lookout needs to be geared to the situation that you find yourselves in so that you can detect vessels. So the lookout rule is really short, but it's very important, especially for boaters and mariners out there, to maintain a proper lookout. In terms of passing questions on the Coast Guard exam regarding lookout, there's not a lot. There's only, I think, 2 in the entire database regarding lookouts. So pause the video now, go ahead and take the quiz at the end of this section, and then we'll explain it in a second. Okay, so the first question on the quiz is both international and inland. When shall a proper lookout be maintained? The answer for this one is at all times, right? And so looking at the other answers, they are not correct. But you may say like, oh, only during restricted visibility, only at night, etc. But no, a lookout is required at all times. And then question number 2, when does the rule regarding lookouts apply? Again, it's at all times. So all of the above: in heavy traffic, between dusk and dawn, in restricted visibility. So a lookout is required at all times. It shall be proper and by all available means given the prevailing circumstances and conditions.